The next morning, Jessie, who has asthma, reminds Spider that her inhaler is almost empty. Spider promises to refill it after school, but moments later, a knock at the door makes them paranoid. It turns out to be Paula again, who has come to meet their mother. She then enters the house through the back door, but finds the house empty. Soon, Paula notices the shed and tries to enter, but it's locked, and we see the sisters hiding inside. The woman warns that if she doesn't hear from Jessie by the end of the day, she will call the sheriff. Afterwards, an exhausted Jessie suggests that maybe they should tell the CPS everything, since she's tired of living this way. But Spider orders her to stay quiet, and immediately rushes to find Dennis to get the fake IDs. Unfortunately, she can't find him, as he's in court today to fight for the custody of his children. That evening, Jessie asks about the locket once again, and Spider finally admits that she sold it. The revelation devastates Jessie, so Spider reveals that their mom never truly cared about the locket, or anything else except her drugs. Jessie argues that, despite the addiction, she was loving and not a bad person. But Spider recounts how their mom once left baby Jessie crying on the porch, and she would have frozen to death if Spider hadn't picked her up. She also reveals that Jessie's asthma was caused by their mother's drug use during pregnancy, which damaged her lungs. However, Jessie refuses to believe any of it and runs outside while breaking down in tears. She soon struggles to breathe, but when she reaches for her inhaler, she discovers it's still empty. Shortly after, Spider finds her unconscious on the ground and immediately goes into panic mode. She calls 911, but learns the ambulance will take some time to arrive, so she drives to the hospital herself. The doctor immediately begins treating Jessie, but refuses to provide any updates without a parent or legal guardian present. Not long after, Ben, who was called by the hospital, arrives and speaks with the doctors. He then informs Spider that her sister is fine, causing her to break down in tears. She blames herself for forgetting to refill the inhaler, but Ben reminds her that she is Jessie's sister, not mom. He then asks where Jessie is, but Spider doesn't answer him, and just pleads with him not to separate her from her sister. Afterward, Jessie is discharged from the hospital, and the sisters spend the night at Alexis's home.